Hello, and you're watching Gamer Marc YouTube channel. Hey, what's happening? Just a quick one. I've got just a little update for FUTMAS for you. So if you check out this website, absolutely fantastic. This will give you all the information for new events coming up, and the latest stuff. So we're going to check out FUTMAS. So if you look at the events, just scroll down to FUTMAS, and we're going to go into more, just to give you more little info on what it's all about. So at the moment, obviously the first player to be released, you got obviously FIFA 13 when it first came out, and then we're going to go to FIFA 20 because obviously that's the current information at the moment. And the first player, which was Alex Witsel, absolutely fantastic player in my opinion. His rating is 86. He's a CDM, and the minimum rating to get him is 84. So he was pretty good. Chemistry was 70. His stats are not bad as well. 83 dribbling, defending 84, physicality 83. Definitely worth it. And then we moved on to Moses. Moses for me was a decent player to get. Very good player. Pace is 95 and dribbling is 87. So he was another good player to obviously look at to get. Good position as well, a left mid. Yeah, so he was a nice little addition as well. So again, 84 and an inform player, or you can obviously use a player obviously who can improve as well. So he was a very good one. So I definitely got him. And then we moved on to the right back. He's a French right back, 84 rated, pace 90, shooting 68, passing 80. I didn't go for him because obviously I think there's better players than him. But his rating was an 86 minimum squad, so I left him behind. Not worth the gamble. So 86, too much. You have to hold out and you have to wait. Don't just dive in straight away or you get absolutely swallowed. And with this player, again, you're just going to lose all your players. He's got 3 tasks, 84, another 84, and then the last one an 85. There's his stats. He's only an 84 rated. Pace is king, really, when you really think about it. But look at that, 85, chemistry 65. But you do get sort of jumbo and a prime and a rare pack. But is he worth it? No. Let's move on. But this guy, Costa, definitely worth it. I missed out on him. I was a bit too late to jump on him. Definitely missed out on him. It's only a simple task, just 186. That's all it needed. An 86 minimum. Pace 95. Oof! Dribbling 92. He was definitely the one. If you've got him, I'm jealous. And then we got Fakir, 87 rated. Minimum 87. I don't think he's worth it. There's better players out there in my opinion. Good sort of stats. Dribbling is absolutely good as well, but not worth it. I think his pace is too slow, and that will show up in games. And then we've got Marcus Rashford, 94 rated. Look at the hurdles you have to jump through. So there's his stats there: 94 pace, 84 shooting, minimum 86 on the last one. Oh, it's a stumbling block, isn't it? So I didn't bother with Rashford. I moved on, and then there's the centre back. His pace is good, 79. Minero from Sampdoria. Again, I think 84. Not worth the hassle for this player. Stats are okay. They're not perfect, but not for me. It's just a little bit too much. You're just wasting a little bit much. And then, like I say, you've got to hold out. As it gets closer to Christmas, there's going to be better players coming out. So we've got Cavani, 89. You know he's going to be great in the year. I was going to go for him, but I'm not going to swap 2 informed players for him. That was the deal, but the minimum was 83. Really simple, really easy, but you would lose your informed players. And I didn't want to do that, so I went for Williams, who was the other player to be released with Cavani. Pace is 96. Team, all you have to do is an informed player, which I got rid of Decore for another 84 rated player. A minimum chemistry of 75. Definitely worth it. And today, a new player's been released. Ooh, we don't know who it is. It's Croatian international. I do know who it is, really. I think you all know who it is, and it is Modric. Modric is the guy. He is the player to be released. So it is Modric. And he is being released. And there's 3 requirements for him. They're an 83 rated team, 84, and another 84. You get a small rare pack, a prime pack, and another rare mixed. He is worth getting, as he is an excellent player, in my opinion. So definitely worth getting. So, like I say, he's definitely worth it. So Luka Modric, 92 rated, 77 pace, 80 shooting, and passing 92, and dribbling also 92, defending 74, and his physicality is 69. Definitely a good player. Yeah, so for me, it's a no-brainer. And then we've got the second one. It's a right back, Atal from Nice. 3 requirements for him. Actually, sorry, 2 requirements for him. So it's an 84 rated team. His stats are 93. Good pace again. So he's just as good as the other right back. But is he worth getting? I don't think so. Again, I think I've got probably the best right backs on the game. Probably Walker and probably a Bellerin at 80. To be fair, for Arsenal, a lot cheaper. Again, I would hold out and not bother jumping in and trying to get him. So definitely a no-no for me. And then we move on to Portugal. Who could this be? It could be a number of people. Could it be Cristiano Ronaldo? I'm going to gamble, and hopefully it is Cristiano Ronaldo. We need a good player to jump out, and hopefully that will be Cristiano Ronaldo. That's me wishing and praying. I have no clue, but we know he's Portuguese. And then we move on to 14. Again, that's another player to be announced. Could be a Manchester United player, Seville player, a Roman player, or Wolfsburg, or Montpellier. Could be them. And there could be possible 3 requirements to grab him. So all this website does is just give you clues on who could be available. And then we move on to the next one. It's a Spanish player. The club hasn't been announced. Then we move on to the next one. So we have Arsenal, Getafe, AC Milan, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Olympiacos, and Marseille. So 1, 2, 3 requirements, and then we move on to the next one, which is a Argentinian player. Oh, could that be Messi? Nah, it's not going to be Messi. It's going to be someone else. Could be anyone, really, couldn't it? Could be Sergio Aguero, probably, but not another striker. Do we need another striker? I don't think we do. And then we move on to another one. This one could be a Tottenham, Valencia, Inter Milan, Bayern Leverkusen, or Saint Etienne. That could be the possibility. And then player number 19 is a Colombian. Who could that be? I wonder. Probably be another forward or maybe a defender, as they've got pretty good defenders. So we're going to move 20. So it could be a Chelsea player, Real Madrid player, Atalanta, Red Bull, and Olympiacos. And then we move on to 21. So we've got a Mexican, could be a Mexican player. We've already got Carlos Vela again, probably not him. And then we've got Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, Napoli, Borussia Dortmund, or Lille on number 22. And number 23 will be yet to be announced, so we do not know. But we look at 3 requirements as we get close to Christmas on the 23rd. And then the 24th, Christmas Eve, this player could be Manchester City, Barcelona, Juventus, FC Bayern Munich, or Paris Saint-Germain. So we are yet to decide who it is. So hopefully this will just give you a little inkling on who it is, and just jump on this. All players will be released at 6 o'clock in the UK. So yeah, that is that. As a stroll all the way down, just to look at the stats again from Luka Modric, as I think he is probably going to be the one to grab. I've been your boy Gamer Marc. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.